Because if you shrink all the frets...
Dingwall. We'll get him.
Good morning, everyone. We are back in Ontario, driving through the mountains.
The mountains?
Yeah, it's mountainy. It's rocky.
We're driving
through the rocks.
Just said goodbye to Jordan and Adam, aka Eklo.
We had such a freaking amazing day with them yesterday.
So awesome.
We wrote an entire song, we recorded it, and then I finally won at poker, which was very exciting.
Alana busted out, bought back in, and then still turned a profit. Won back both her buy-ins and still made, what, like $16?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick night of poker.
I chose chaos, and it was the right choice. Yeah, we had a really good time. It's really sad that they live so far away. I think a sentiment that we share and that we were talking to Jordan and Adam about last night even is that like feeling of like finding people that you have so much in common with and like kindred spirits. It sucks, you know, them being far. Like it's the same with Cam and
Just want to hang out all the time.
I just want to hang out and jam and it's just so chill and so easy, and that's really a wonderful thing. Hey, bada boom, bada bing.
Not what I thought was coming next.
We have 2 shows coming up. We have a show tomorrow and we have a show on Saturday, and then we're home for a couple days, and then we go out east. I keep forgetting that the tour is not ending. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I am sad because the tour is ending, and then I'm like, wait, it is not. It's just because we're coming back through places we've been already, and we're gonna be home for a day. And so that makes it feel like it's ending, but it's not ending at all. We're doing okay. We're both very tired. We've had a number of nights in a row because of staying with friends. We've had a number of nights in a row of being up until like, yeah, you just don't. We're up until like 2:33 in the morning because we're like just vibing, and we know that once we go to bed, we're gonna have to wake up in the morning and leave, and it's like, I don't want to do that. Which just ends up meaning that we're on like 5 hours of sleep from the past like 4 days. We've done it. We've found the worst roadside stop of the trip. What?
You see my sunglasses? You see my sunglasses? Oh, they're in my back pocket. I'm sitting on it. That would I can't lose both pairs of sunglasses. All right, great start to this.
We found the worst roadside stop.
That was a bad place.
That was a bad place.
I didn't care for that spot. I opened the fridge to get a thing of orange juice, and it was not just lukewarm, not just room temperature. It was actually hot, like it had been like the fridges are actually ovens.
Yep.
It was orange soup.
Yep. And then when we went to leave, our car was just swarmed by bees.
Bees were chasing us as
horrifying.
we drove to the highway.
There was one just sitting on my mirror, huge, just staring at me. Wasps, not bees.
There
Bees
were like
are cool.
15 to 30 bees following the car. Wasps. Bees.
Wasps.
Stingy boys.
Stingy boys.
Little stingy boys were following us.
Not a fan.
That was a bad place.
That was a bad.
I got real
that was
bad
a bad.
juju
That was
off
a
of
bad
that.
place.
That was the kind of place you stop in the first act of a horror movie when you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
And you stop there, and and they're like, we don't get many folks around these parts, and you're like, yeah, it'll probably be fine, and you all die.
Well, we didn't talk to anybody, so I think we're gonna be okay. I'm pretty hungry, but there was no way I was going to eat anything from that place. So bad vibes. Bad
juju.
Bad vibes. Good drive so far.
Yeah, so far so good.
Bad vibes at that stop. For the first time in over a week, phone time and car time are the same.
Harmony.
I mean, they're 4 minutes different for some reason, but
Harmony between phone time and car time.
the hour is the same because we're back in
When we started
Eastern.
changing time zones, Alana was like, "Are we gonna change? You're gonna change the car time?" I was like, "Alana, I'm gonna change the car time 6 times in the next week." Absolutely not.
It's cool.
It's cool. You're gonna kill us though.
Oh, please don't.
Don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The lock.
He's comfy. There he goes.
Much better experience in BC peeing in the woods
Yeah.
than in Ontario.
Yeah. What's
There's a
the
little
difference?
Well, there's a little creek there.
Oh.
I didn't notice on the way in, and I kind of stepped in it.
Well, it
Then I
smells
had
nice
to-
outside, though.
Had to leap over it on the way back. There were power lines right in front of me also. I thought maybe I'll accidentally kill myself
God damn.
by being electrocuted via my own urine, which is not the way I want to go.
That's a very stressful nature pee you just did right there. It's noisy over there.
That was a solid 12-hour, 20 couple odd minute drive from Dryden to Sault
Did you
Ste.
say
Marie.
12 hours?
12 hours.
Sorry, I said 12. My brain meant 20. I thought you said 20 hours, and then I said 12
Okay.
because you said it's fine.
That was
Don't
a
worry
lot
about
that went wrong in there in a couple of seconds.
Yes, it was. Just all by
That was a
myself.
12-hour drive. Did you say 12 hours?
Yep, I did.
Anyway, yeah, we were on the road all day.
All
We
day.
really didn't do anything today except drive. We listened to trivia podcasts basically the whole entire time. Just rocked trivia all
It's
day
the
long.
least amount of music we've listened to.
Yeah,
We
got
listened to like
super
3 songs and
into
then
a trivia hole, and it was awesome.
it was great. It was great. I learned things.
We learned a lot, and it does really make the time go.
Yeah.
Those trivia things.
Yeah.
It's great. My
What's your low?
for the day. I think against like the last half hour of the drive. That's the hardest part of the
Yeah.
drive.
And you really had to pee.
I had to use the facilities for the last hour, and it was like mounting in urgency. And then it was like you're getting into town, and it's just like dark, and you're looking at it, and it's like, okay, 29 minutes. I was like, well, I got 27 minutes. It's like, I think I can handle this. But yeah, the last hour of a super long drive is the roughest. There was a point today where we got in the car after a stop, and I looked at how much time was left, and it was like 5 hours, and I was like, thought it was gonna be less.
Yeah, it was a tough one today.
But then it went, that wasn't bad. Once we got driving after that, it wasn't. It was that last hour. It was rough.
And it was stunning. The sunset was amazing.
Incredible
The stars
sunset
were
tonight.
amazing. The moon reflecting off the lake was freaking. It was amazing.
And wildlife. We saw a coyote today, and we saw a deer today, right on the side of the road.
Almost right
at
into
night.
the road.
That was the night danger that all our sons are talking about.
We almost had some night
Came
danger.
to pass.
We saw some tall red-headed birds.
For the British people out there, Alana is talking about animals.
Actual
She's
birds.
talking about cranes. She's talking about
Yes.
straight up birds.
Straight up birds. Literally straight up because they were so tall.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's more like it. Now I'm cool.
Okay. He wasn't cool before, just so that you make that clear.
I'm the coolest kid in grade 6 right now, for sure.
We need to do a pants check. It's been like 3
You know what?
days.
Yeah, you said that. I've been rocking these Carhartts a lot. They're so comfortable.
Milo, for the day, setting up the car alarm.
we
15 minutes ago.
We arrived in Sault Ste. Marie at my aunt and uncle's house, and they're the most lovely people. And they're in bed usually at like 9:30 or 10. So they were in bed already, and they left the door for us. And we get inside. I sneak downstairs and go to the bathroom. I leave Alana with the keys, and she's gonna bring some stuff in. And I'm in the bathroom, and I hear a car alarm start going, and I'm like, wonder if that's my car. And I come upstairs, and my aunt has gotten out of bed, and she's come down. Alana's at the door. I'm like, "Is that you?" She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It sucked because the keys were just in my pocket, and I was leaning in to get my backpack, and then the fucking alarm goes off. I'm like. Like I couldn't figure like where the keys were that I had hit them. I thought I'd like stepped on them or something, and then they were in my pocket. So it scared the crap out of me too.
Just phenomenal. It's
So
like the
that's my
only
love for
time
the
we've
day.
been trying to be quiet so far this trip. It's like the first day where we've been like, okay,
so bad.
we're staying. Okay, well, let's be quiet. We'll go in nice and easy. Fucking. So good.
I make an entrance. What can I say?
I love that. Yeah. I have one additional love for the day, which is that we stopped at the sketchiest of Sketchfest gas station, like convenience store places.
So bad.
Oh, that was the gnarliest bathroom we've seen so far on the trip.
Bad.
The absolute gnarliest bathroom.
And then we almost went to a second potentially gnarly bathroom, and I was like, I can't
not
do it
risk
again.
it.
Let's
Let's
just
go to a
hold
nice
it for 10 more minutes so we could go somewhere nice. And then that managed to get us to the nicest bathroom I've seen this whole trip. So my high, and it's like a melancholic high, was like waking up this morning at Jordin and Adam's, and both of the dogs slept with me last night. And it was chef's kiss. Just like woke up with like one dog on one side of me, one dog like curled up in my like feet, and then when I woke up, the dog that was like beside me noticed that I was awake and like crawled fully onto my chest and like curled up with me. And so I just like laid there and listened to Jordin and Adam like playing music in the living room, and just kind of had like a nice moment on my own with the dogs.
That's great. It's a
It was
good
nice.
high.
That was my high. That was your high. It's tough. It's tough on a driving day.
I mean, I very much enjoyed all the trivia.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're both so into that. Like, at one point, Alana said to me, like, let me know if you want me to stop. And I was like, Alana, you're going to have to be the one who says to stop if you want this to stop, because I will do this the whole drive. And then we did do it the whole drive. It was kind of great.
There was like one 10-minute period where I was like, I just need to not have any British men talking to me for like 10 minutes. It was a nice day considering it was a really long driving day.
All right, friends.
All right, pals. Good night. Goodbye.